Good morning, good afternoon, good night. I hope wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you're having a pleasant and wonderful time. And welcome to the Ugly Truth Podcast with Samphoenixia, where I share the most ugliest truth to make your future a little more beautiful. Welcome, everybody. It's been a while that I've done a podcast, and I'm quite happy. This week, personally, has been up and down professionally and personally, but it's Sunday and things have just settled, and I think I'm in a good place right now. I don't usually like Sundays, but today seems a little bit different. And maybe it's the weather. The weather was quite good today. I'm very excited because we have a show on Phoenixia Productions YouTube channel called Insight. Now, Insight is a show where you learn amazing facts about different cultures, celebrities, different topics, and we're trying to keep it 2 to 3 minutes long, so it's always interesting and not too long. I'm very excited about this. I've always wanted to do something like that, but now I have the chance to sit down and actually do it. It's amazing. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. The first episode called The First Ever Cocktail is already out on YouTube, so check it out if you haven't. And the new episode is going to drop tonight at 6 p.m. I'm currently recording this podcast at 5:38, August 21st, Sunday. So it's when you hear this podcast, it's going to be later. So if you checked it out, let me know how you think. Let me know what you think. Whew, maybe just relax a little bit. I found out over a period of time where I do podcasts, my mouth gets dry, so I always need water. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna have a sip. There we go. I don't like drinking, making weird noises on podcasts, but I guess it's like an ASMR. I don't know. Anyways, yesterday and today morning, I put a prompt out on my personal Instagram at samphoenixia. Make sure you give it a follow. And it was a prompt with the app Not Gonna Lie, which is an anonymous question asking app, not sponsored. But if you want to sponsor me, NGL, please do so. It was really fun. I put on my Instagram, I said, guys, ask me any questions anonymously and I will answer them. I haven't looked at the questions yet, so I haven't even opened it. I just seen how many questions there are. It's about 10. So we're going to read the questions and see. I'm going to read the questions and I'm going to answer them. My mind is going black. Oh, God. There we go. See, my mind is going blank. Oh, gosh. It's probably because I'm tired. But we're going to always power through. Now, let's see the questions that was sent in anonymously by people. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9 questions. That's okay. Whew, I'm excited. I always like receiving anonymous questions, so I'm gonna read the questions first. I haven't opened it, so it'll be interesting for the both of us, you at home and me in the studio. Right. Let's see. I don't know why I don't want to open these. There's just something that makes me like not want to open these. All right. First question. Let's see. There's 9. I don't know why I'm scrolling up. First question. Have you ever given a hickey? This is from an anonymous sender. Have you ever given a hickey? Yes, I have. Really bad one. Well, we both thought it was good at the time, but then we found out it wasn't really good. Yeah. Not going to go into that experience. Okay, well, anonymous sender, thank you for your question. Whoever it is, it was fun. Okay. Let's go to the second question. Are you a virgin? Why are all these questions sexual? Okay. I am not a virgin. So, yeah. I do look like one. But it's just because I'm quite alone. You know, I don't have a girlfriend or anything. So, you know, I just try to spend my time by myself and focus on my work and my current Phoenixia Productions. But thank you, anonymous sender, for that question. Let's go to question number 3. If Andrew Tate was not living in Romania, do you think he would be in jail right now? Andrew Tate, I have seen his videos a little bit on Instagram Reels and YouTube Reels. He talks about a lot of touchy, controversial subjects, as I'm aware, and he's noted as misogynistic, racist. He's noted as every cliche you can think in the book. So I actually didn't know that he was in Romania. But what has he done to be in jail though? Anonymous sender, if you know Andrew Tate, not personally, but if you see his videos, can you tell me? Well, obviously he was probably in the USA, but what has he done that he would be in jail for if he was in the USA? But I'm not sure as of now. Okay. Well, thank you, anonymous sender. Let's go to question number 4. Give us a deep review on what you thought about the new Elvis movie. Okay, yes, I know about this, which is good. Right. So the Elvis movie, it was okay. I just want to psych you guys up as I go along. So the actor Austin Butler, when the news first came out that he was playing Elvis in a biopic, they just showed a picture of him without makeup because they were still in production and there were no promotional posters or anything. It was just a picture of Austin at a red carpet or something. I said, he doesn't look like Elvis. I don't think he can portray Elvis in that the way he should. I just don't know because I've only seen one of his other works, which is in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He was playing a hippie character. And I thought he was good in that. I mean, it was a realistic character, although Elvis is realistic, but it was just a person, just a person. He portrayed the character that he did in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. He did that quite good. But yeah, I didn't see any promotional photos or videos until the trailer came out. The trailer came out, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie, it was really good. I was impressed. I was quite impressed when they did all the makeup and all the hair and the proper skin tone and everything. I think he did a really good job. So watch the movie about a month ago. Oh, good God! Everything from the cinematic side of the movie, from the song selection, from the cinematography, from the directing, from the costumes, from the sound designing, from everything was perfect. And that movie is really good to see in cinemas. If you guys haven't seen this movie yet, I think it's going to get taken off the cinemas soon because it's going to be digitized. But please go ahead and see it. I thought he did an amazing job, and it was really nice. I was engaged through the whole movie, and you kind of go and you kind of grow up with Elvis, watching him as a little kid, and you get to see the experience firsthand of how he becomes Elvis Presley, just from Elvis Presley to Elvis Presley. So I thought it was really good. He sang all the songs from Elvis, and I didn't know this. I thought it was just Elvis's recordings, but they actually, fun fact, they actually recorded the songs in, I believe, Sun Studios, where Elvis recorded his songs. They also recorded the songs with the same equipment. But from the acting side of Austin Butler in the new Elvis movie, I think he was great. He really lived the character. I'm quoting him. He really studied the character. He went into the archives, looked at his personal equipment. Sorry, personal possessions. There we go. His personal clothing, his rings, jewelry. He went to Graceland, and he had unlimited access to Graceland, which was amazing for him, I think, and I'm quite jealous. But I hope this is deep enough. I wasn't ready for the questions, so like I can't give a predetermined, deep answer. But I think that he did a really, really good job, and that this movie will give him more opportunities as an actor later in the future. Because I know that this is his first standalone movie just with Austin Butler starring as a main character. As far as I'm aware. So please don't quote me and say you haven't done your research, because I haven't. Right. Thank you, anonymous sender. Let's see. Question number 4. Michael Jackson or Elvis Presley? You only pick one. Sorry, you can only pick one. All right, anonymous sender. This is very hard because at this time that I'm recording this podcast, I'm in my studio. I'm directly staring at a Michael Jackson framed photo, which is on my work desk, and then there is a few on the wall. It's really, really hard. Michael Jackson, he really changed the music industry for good. if it wasn't for Michael Jackson, we wouldn't have all the songs and all the not the songs, but like all the genres that we have now. And he just revolutionized performing. He revolutionized live performance and costumes and songwriting, and he just changed the thing. Elvis Presley really popularized rock and roll or rhythm and blues in the white folks, and slowly he basically did covers. Fun fact: Elvis Presley never wrote a song. He I think he co-wrote a song, just one song, but everything else he did, it was either written for him or he was covering it. There's nothing wrong with that. It was really common back in the day. But the fun fact is that Elvis Presley let the original artist get known from that song, get the revenue needed, and then he would ask if he could cover the songs, and then he would cover them. It wasn't like, oh, I like this song, all right, let's record it. It wasn't like that. But this is gonna be hard. Oh, can I not answer it? No, no. It's a questions and answer podcast. It's not gonna be Michael Jackson. Okay, the only reason I'm picking Michael Jackson is because if it wasn't for Michael Jackson, I wouldn't be sitting here doing podcasts. I wouldn't be going out singing. I wouldn't be acting. So I'm picking Michael Jackson for this reason, and I'm really grateful. Thank you, Anonymous Sender. I actually don't know who these are. The first question, I think I know who it is, but we'll probably see if I get a direct message later on. Let's go to question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why doesn't my crush like me back? Why doesn't my crush like me back? That's the question. All right, Anonymous Sender. I mean, there is no. I mean, that's not a. I mean, it is a question, but I don't know much of the context. It's not me, is it? No, it's not me. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know what to answer because you haven't given me enough context. Unfortunately, Anonymous Sender. Maybe you haven't talked to your crush, and he or she doesn't know that you like him or her. So yeah, I think that would be my only answer for this. I'm sorry, Anonymous Sender, but if you can, send me a detailed question in the next podcast and I'll give you a proper answer. Thank you for that question. Right, next question. Personality or looks? Okay, Anonymous Sender, that's a really good question. Personality or looks? I'm gonna be straight up and fair, and I'm trying not to get canceled before I'm even known. I'm trying not to do that. I think what I'm going to say is right for 70 to 80% of people around the world. You have to physically like someone and let the personality kick in afterwards. So with this question, I think the first thing you see from a person is their looks. Now, when you look at a person for the first time, let's say you're at a bar or at a party, family gathering, whatever. You see a guy or a girl and you're like, wow, he or she is pretty. Wow, beautiful. You haven't seen them talk, you haven't seen the personality. You go up to them and they say, what the hell do you want? Instantly, the looks go away from your mind and you say, this guy or this girl is an a-hole. So now your looks don't even matter to me because now you kind of look ugly to me. You know what I mean? So personality complements, looks complement personalities. If I'm, or the other way around. You know what I mean? I think looks complement. Yes, I think so. So I think you have to put both in the middle. So Anonymous Sender, who said personality or looks, I think you got to kind of balance it or put them together. Personality and looks at the same time. If the guy or the girl has a good personality and good looks, well, you're in the win. If they only have a personality that's good and not a good look, a lot of people still go for the personality because they say, wow, the personality of this person is so good. Actually, now they're physically also attractive to me. So I guess it can go either way. I'm not sure. I haven't given this proper thought. But I think ultimately maybe personality is the best. But people who say uh, people who say people who say personality, who choose personality, are probably ugly, and one of them is me. So, I think both have to go together. You can't exclude one. Both have to go. So the personality has to be, and the looks has to be good. I think. Sorry, I really feel like the answers I've given are not detailed enough, and they're not easy to follow. So I haven't done this in a few weeks. No, no, a few days. The thing with me is, or the problem with me is that if I stop doing something for a while, I'll forget how to do it. So sorry if you guys not following, but thank you, anonymous sender. Let's see. Next question. The worst date you've ever been on. Worst date you've ever been on. Okay, anonymous sender. The worst date. I actually don't know. I haven't been on many dates to have a good experience or a bad experience. I did I have one? I had one date, and that was quite good. Oh, actually, yes. No, I had one date. Yeah, a proper date. So I haven't had a worst experience. Sorry, a bad experience. Oh, worst experience. What a douchebag. What a douchebag am I right now? The worst date. Yeah, haven't had enough dates to have a bad one. So sorry, anonymous sender, but thank you so much for your question. All right, let's go to the last question. I really want to see if it's a juicy question. Hopefully, it's a juicy question. All right, let's open this. Who's the last person you texted? Okay. Oh, well, not juicy enough, but all right. Who's the last person I texted? I texted. Oh, it was my mother. I remember. I was taking passport photos. So, yeah. So I sent her the photos. So she's the last person I've texted. Have I? Is it? Yeah, no. Yeah, she is the last person. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for sending the questions. I Two of them were quite juicy and a few interesting, but this is the first podcast that I'm answering questions. So I think if I do another Q&A podcast, it'll be really nice. Maybe the fan base and the people have grown to the point where I get maybe 20, 30 questions that are juicy and I can answer them, you know? So it'll be really nice if it could be like that. But thank you to all the anonymous senders who have, sent in their questions. I think the ugly truth that we let. Oh gosh, I need a whiskey. Bring a whiskey, stat. I just need to shut the heck up, right? I think the ugly truth that we learned today is nothing. It's just been a Q&A podcast. So it hasn't been an ugly truth tale, if you know what I mean. But thank you so much for sticking around and, going through the questions with me. It's really fun when I don't open the questions and I just answer them as I open them because it's really nice. It takes, what do you say? It takes me, no, it makes me feel good. There we go. Yeah, I just need a whiskey. Hey, bring that whiskey, stat! The way I'm feeling is like I really want to do podcasts and videos like right now, and I want to do them, and I want to do a really good podcast, but I just my brain is not letting me. I'm not speaking properly. I'm not thinking properly. I'm like, ugh. I'm not tired. I am kind of tired, but not like tired that I cannot do anything. So, yeah. But thank you so much. And if you have any questions, let me know. Text me via Instagram at samphoenixia or text the Phoenixia Productions Instagram page and we will answer them. If you want me to talk about a specific topic, let me know. Put them in the comments, flick them through the text, and I'll get the best rated or the interesting topic and I will talk about it in the next podcast. Thank you so much and see you guys later.